We've missed the truth for thousands of years because we've not looked at what is right in front of us. We've become easily distracted by our problems, the drama in our lives, the comings and goings of the events in the world, and we've missed the greatest discovery we can make that is right here before us. A discovery that can take us out of suffering and into lasting bliss and happiness. Hi, this is Aarti Kapadia, and I welcome you to a series called The Sun, the Waves and the Flight, where every question will be answered, every desire will be fulfilled, and never again will you need to be afraid. Never again will you need to suffer. These are extracts from books that have truly inspired me in my journey of life. And I'm sure this will also be the greatest revelation of your life. Chapter 1. Don't believe the troublemaker. It isn't necessary for the mind to be quiet. All that matters is that you not listen to what it's saying as if it is the truth. Your mind is an amazing tool to create your life exactly as you want it to be. It is not your psychoanalyst or your therapist, yet we give it that kind of authority over us when we listen to it and believe all its thoughts as though they were true. This one habit of believing our own thoughts robs us of being able to live in the magnificence and glory of our true nature, which is awareness. We are prevented from having a life of constant happiness and a life where everything we need falls into our hands at the perfect time. Humanity has suffered too much for too long because of our minds. It's time to delegate our mind to its rightful place so that it is no longer the dictator of our life. When we no longer live from and through the mind, we will begin to live from our true self, awareness. And our life will truly become heaven on earth, free of suffering and negativity. Every problem perceived to be out there is really nothing more than a misperception within your own thinking. Thinking was made to order what you want, not to indulge in it. The mind is there to receive the order and make it appear to you. Thinking isn't needed for anything else because everything else is taken care of by awareness. If you would only from this moment on see what you want, that is all that you would get. But you hold in mind the things you do not want. You struggle to eliminate the things you don't want, thereby sustaining them. So, it is necessary to let go of the negative and put in the positive if you want a positive, happy life. If you prefer to suffer, go on believing your stressful thoughts. But if you'd rather be happy, question them. Most people believe their own thoughts as though they were facts, which explains why life is stressful and challenging for so many. No one pointed out to us that our thoughts are just mental noise and they are not reality. However, if we choose to believe our thoughts, they will become our reality. Mind is the great manifester of our physical life and it will manifest any and all thoughts we believe, whether they are positive or negative, whether they are thoughts of what we want or what we don't want. Because our mind is mechanical, negative thinking can easily become a fixed pattern. If you then listen to and identify with the negative thoughts, you will be drawn in and become lost in your thoughts as though in a hypnotic trance. Your thoughts will constantly take you into your head and away from what is actually happening in the world. All thoughts are lies. The only truth is what is aware of them. Awareness does the observing. Thought does the judging. It's not that the mind is bad. The problem is that it tends to run on automatic. A machine we can't figure out how to turn off. Most of the time, we don't even realize it's running. Its ever-looping content is like elevator music, hardly noticed, like background static that's tuned out. Because the mind goes everywhere we go, the temptation to use it constantly is overwhelming. It runs simply because it can. Like a misapplied hammer, the overactive mind takes random whacks at everything in sight, omitting no opportunity to judge, balk, interpret, identify with, stew over, start a story about. Fortunately, your mind is also a magnificent tool. Your positive thoughts of what you want cannot only turn your life around, but also give you great happiness and joy. If you only thought about what you wanted, your life will be amazing. But many are caught in the addictive pattern of believing negative thoughts, and it is freeing yourself from this loop of negative thoughts that is needed and can be done quite easily. Your awareness will help you set you free. Please don't believe the troublemaker.